Hey everybody, welcome back to FableForge. It is Wednesday night. That means Hearts of Shadow Episode 2. Had a great first session last week. I'm really excited to jump in tonight. Because this is new, second and probably final time, I'm going to let the players introduce themselves as individuals. I already did characters last week, I'm not going to do that again. But have our players say a little bit about themselves. You can find them everywhere else in the interwebs and support them in all their amazing projects and all that good stuff going on. Updates before we do that. The first episode is on YouTube if you haven't gone there to see it. If you missed it, if you want to watch it again, our YouTube link is down below. Please feel free to go drop a sub and be supportive there. That'd be great. What else? All the good links down below. You know the drill there. This is all Twitch, YouTube streamer stuff, so please appreciate your support. And as always, thank you for coming. We hope y'all have had a great week and you're happy and healthy and your friends and family are as well. So, without any further ado, from left to right on my screen, we're going to start with Shaves. Shaves, go ahead.
Also help if I'm not muted. Hello, friendos. I'm Shaves, or Shavesy Shark, or Farah. I am I play Elbrian, or Brian, who is a Verdant bard. A young lad who just wants to make his way in the world and have an adventure and tell everybody about it. And he's part goblin and he's great and he's a little calico and he likes cheese, but he'll never say it.
Thank you, James. That always reminds me of the Skyrim commercial. Eat all the cheese. And Brian has a really cool monster cloak. Just gonna put that out there.
Oh yeah, he has a monster hoodie. It looks like a little dragon. It has like teeth on the hood. It's great.
We're gonna have
it's
to get some
protective layer.
Oh yeah, get some protective layer merch. All right, Lexi, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. Hi, I'm Lexi, or Lexi Monster, or Lexi Monster TV on stuff. And I play Lorelei Davier. She's a Drow druid who is just trying to find her own future in the world, forge her own path that's not dictated by her past. So that's Lorelei. She's just a good little girl.
Lorelei, the only Drow. It'll be very interesting in this campaign, especially. Sammy, you're up.
Hi, I'm Sammy, at Sammy Ferber on all socials. I play Soraya, a half-elf artisan who has some magic that she doesn't tend to use. She is, as the party calls her, the kid. But she's awesome, and she's very pale, with like almost albino features, but she's got a lot of heart and a lot of trauma. That's right.
All the best characters have some trauma. All right, certainly not least, but last, Mitch.
Hi, I am Mitch or Mitchell. You can find me at Penny for a Tale on all of the social medias. I am playing Sofian, who doesn't have a tragic backstory. He's pretty chill, but he is getting his crew together, one of which is, I believe, from the last time, a pretty high-level D&D character, but is now canon. So yeah, I'm super excited about also bringing these two into my crew, maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that rounds us off. That means it's time to play some D&D. So my friends...
Joey, please make sure that you introduce all of your NPCs.
Ooh, what NPCs do we have? Let me go down the list.
Last name, constellation sign.
The secrets are keeping from the party.
Yeah.
Color.
We'll kick off the session an hour from now. Let me just get my my spreadsheet out here. Notable NPCs, however, good point. Just because, why not? Jiriendor, the High Priest, High Cleric, and Rabalka taking care of the cathedral. You all met him last session. Another important one is Mayor Igor. You met him, he welcomed you into the cathedral. There is a someone who looked important, carried themselves with an important stature that the mayor spoke to. He was kind of a frail, elderly individual with a cloak, long hair, shaved on one side, coming down the other. He showed you to your pews. Aside from that, you haven't really met any important or otherwise noteworthy NPCs. You might want to consider the individuals that you helped heal up and rescue. War Striker, Dark Tower, and so on. They might be important. Depends on what happens. So, now that we are all caught up on that amazing stuff, let's get playing. Recap. First session. You all came together in the common room of the Rebalka Inn. All good stories start in a tavern. Because of limited seating, you happen to find yourself at a common table, and you began talking, killing time, found out you had a common purpose, all looking for the moon shard, and a little bit about each other. Before long, the inn emptied as all of the citizens and the regional travelers left the Rebalka Inn, and the rest of the town itself, the rest of the village, emptied to go towards the cathedral for the Vigil of the Light, an annual ceremony that takes place on the winter solstice to signify the passing from darkness into light, and so on. There's a lot of lore surrounding that, however. I'm not going to recap what you all know because you're amazing players. I know you remember it or you took notes. That's how this works. However, there were some complications. Not the least of which was the fact that a group of hunters came out of essentially nowhere, interrupted the ceremony, and attempted to set fire to the cathedral. They seemed kind of out of their minds. The townspeople knew them. You dispatched them with discretionary prejudice, hoping not to kill all of them. You discovered that one of them was a Drow in disguise, who then bamfed out of the danger zone upon this discovery, and the ceremony proceeded. Jurinder holding the moon shard high in the air. Something happened during the ceremony, something that the other people in the cathedral seemed frightened or unsure about, something that doesn't seem to happen normally. As the light shifted around, a portal opened, and a small ethereal light came through, spinning, twisting. It seemed to suck the light from all the candles and the massive fire on the altar in front of it, twisting and contorting it. It's very, very strange. All the flames in the cathedral now, although they have a white, yellowish outline, they don't seem to be giving off much light at all. It all seems to be getting sucked in this ethereal light. As it danced around, it shot out dark energy at Jurinder, who then fell to the ground, dropping the moon shard. And the moon shard slipped down into the cracks beneath the cathedral. And that's where we left off. So, bringing us back in. The high priest, fallen to the ground, seems frozen in place as the orb continually assaults him, shooting out these dark bolts of cold energy. From the front, you hear, "Jurinder, no!" One of the acolytes charges forward, grabbing a metal candle holder from its bracket in the end of the pew, charging this ethereal light. It slams it towards this tiny, undulating sphere. It doesn't seem to have an effect, but then another dark tendril slashes out, striking the acolyte and knocking him to the ground. He seems frozen, paralyzed, unconscious, something. Screams erupt from all the villagers, and as one, they start to surge towards the rear of the cathedral, pounding on the doors, begging to get out. The mayor stands up and shouts. The other individual with the long white hair starts to grab people and push them out of the way. What are you doing?
Oh.
The shard. We have to get the shard.
All right, I'll grab one of the dead bodies. There aren't any, are there?
No. Where exactly is the orb at? Like floating?
I have it on a map.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, let me get the map ready for the stream while y'all are discussing what to do.
Okay, we definitely need to get the shard.
Is there a basement? Are there stairs? Can we go?
I think we will have to find out. We have to see if there's a way down there or if it is in the earth. And also, like, save people's lives.
Yeah, I'll just run towards the little thing, try to grab it.
Okay. So, Sophion charges forward across the room. While that happens, and you're all kind of in shock, trying to ascertain what's going on and figure out your next move, The mayor, rising up above the rest of the crowd, steps up, pushes people to the side. Unsheath your blades! We must rain ruin upon whatever these fiends are that find themselves in the grounds of the cathedral. The doors have bust open now. People start running out, and you hear muffled screams and people falling in the snow as the wind and the snow breaks into the cathedral. All the lights, although not giving off much, all the flames not giving off much light, are flickering wildly in the wind as it's rushing in. People are charging out. The older individual appears from one of the storage areas, and on his arms you see a pair of what looks like ice spikes made to climb, strapped to his forearms, and they look like cruel-looking claws, serrated and shining. He exchanges glances and a nod with the mayor, then rushes towards the front door with a group of villagers following behind. They're grabbing chairs, they're grabbing coat hangers, they're grabbing, some have blades in their belts and axes from forging, and they start rushing out into the darkness. They pass into the storm, and you see gray silhouettes converge upon them. And you see, in the darkness, there's no light outside now, you see scuffling, and you hear muffled shouts, not sure exactly what's going on. The mayor turns to you. You've shown yourself capable. Please. We must go. I must go save the villagers. Please, save the clergy. They're under attack. Most of them are nothing but students. Protect the cathedral while we handle them. He races out into the storm, charging through the crowd, grabbing more, pushing them with him, trying to push the useless, the scared out of the way. What do you do?
Do we see that there's stairs right here and over here?
Okay. Towards the rear of the cathedral, there's one set going up and one set going down.
Okay, which one is going down?
The one on the southern end of the cathedral, on the bottom of your map.
Okay, I want to run over there and say, hey, I found some stairs. They go down. I don't know if the shard fell through here. I don't know if we want to go down there, if we want to try to get the priest first, but there are stairs.
Yeah, does it look like that Joriandor is currently in the heat of something, that something is still happening to him?
Very much so. Him and the other acolyte are both on the ground. They seem paralyzed or unconscious, and that dark floating energy is just arcane dark energy shooting out, and you see him convulse a bit every time it hits, but otherwise they're motionless and unresponsive.
So I just looks at Lorelai and goes, go! Pulls out the crossbow and starts heading towards the altar.
Alright.
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Alright, so you start heading down the stairs. Let's roll for initiative. Add everybody to the combat tracker here. Un momento, por favor. Alright, go ahead and roll.
Oh, Jesus.
Dang, you guys did good.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Alright, so you all hear, you see all this. We know that Sophion was already running forward, so I'll put you up a little bit further. We'll go up to your speed. We'll say you were dashing, so I'll give you the full... Was it 50 for you? I think it's 50 for you.
Yeah.
Close enough. Sophion ran across the northern end of the cathedral, hopped over the pews towards the ruckus at the front, and Lorelai was going to head downstairs. Brian, give you the benefit of the doubt. I think that only Soraya was at the rear of the cathedral. You may have been as well. Where do you want to start here in the middle of this fray?
I actually think I was probably about here, because the last thing I remember doing in game was putting out all the fires, and this was the last fire area that I was in. So things did calm down after that, so you don't have to be there if you want to. That's fine. Just letting you know. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Oh, you know what? Okay. I was over here because I wanted to go check on another body.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just start here. It's fine, but I'm gonna go and follow Lorelai.
Okay, you got it. So you charge down the stairs. Soraya, you're up. As Brian charges down the stairs, Lorelai's going down there. Sophion's going towards the front. What are you doing?
So am I still at the door, or did I get my 30 feet of movement before combat started?
We'll say you got it before.
Okay.
You go
so
ahead.
I will fire with my crossbow at the orb, the black shadow thing. That's a 21 to hit and 4 points of piercing damage.
Alright. 21 is definitely a hit for 4 points. You got it.
Does it seem to, as I fire, does it seem to take the damage, or does it seem like it's not affected by a crossbow?
The bolt streaks through. You can see it impacts or goes through whatever this thing is. It doesn't stick in it. It doesn't seem corporeal, but it does kind of bulge around the bolt as it flies through and reacts violently for a second before going back to attacking those on the ground.
Okay, and I will use my full movement to get as close as I can.
You got it.
And that's my turn.
Alright. The strange, undulating blob, sensing the threat, feeling whatever just happened, starts to move in your direction.
Cool.
Can it get there? Can it get there? Flies towards the center, through the center of the cathedral, towards you. So fast, you see it charging towards Soraya, and all of a sudden, two of these black bolts lash out at Soraya.
Oh shit.
Dodge!
First one is a natural 20.
That hits?
That is going to be 9 necrotic damage, and I need a...
I am unconscious.
Okay. You fall down, it turns its attention over to Sophian.
Also, does this do something for a critical hit as well? On like the critical hit table?
Let's roll it and see.
Okay.
You're unconscious.
So I'm sure it doesn't
Remember,
really
it's
matter.
anytime, and that was something that I forgot, I looked it up in our little homebrew sheet, is anytime that you take a critical hit, or give a critical hit, or fall unconscious. So either way, this is going to be one.
Great.
Alright, so, if you get revived, from you slamming your head against the pew as you fall down, you are temporarily deafened.
Love it. Carry on.
You remember that.
Okay.
And let me add the
Deafened condition.
condition. Beautiful. Okay, so this next attack is going out at Sophian. Oh, I already rolled it actually, and that was a natural 1. You see this thing kind of twist towards you, Sophian. This black tendril shoots out, you dodge, it slams into the pew. You see this purplish black energy disperse and shatter off the pew, flying into the air. That is its turn. Sophian, you're up.
Yeah, I will come on up and try to awkwardly stab it.
Go for it.
I'm like, it's a weird spot here. So that is only a 12, it looks like.
12 is a miss. It dodges out of the way. It's hard to hit. It's bobbing and weaving.
You stupid ball! Stay still.
Anything else?
No, that's it. He's just gonna be like, whoa, let's do this, ball.
You got it. Sophian charges forward, swings, misses Lorelei. You hear Soraya cry out in agony just before silence, and Sophian yelling in the background. Brian just ran past you downstairs. What are you gonna do?
Frick.
Sorry!
I don't have anything. How far? That's way too far. I'm gonna follow down the stairs.
Okay. Alright, so let me move both of y'all on the map. Look at that. They totally
Y'all, my next character is gonna be sick.
Already
I need
planning.
to remember how to move y'all's tokens without showing you everything. So, Brian, Lorelei, you both get down there. At the bottom of the stairs, you see a landing, about 10 feet wide. You see a hallway directly next to you that extends northerly to your right. And just behind you on the other side of the stairwell, you see what appears to be a rug and a shrine, something that they may pray to or something like that. But there's definitely a lower level down here. Alright, so that's what you see, Lorelei, with your movement. Let's see, that would have been 15. You can move another 15 feet from the base of the stairs.
Oh, I'm gonna move into the doorway? Right here?
Okay. You see down the hallway, it's relatively dark down here. There's a couple of candles, but all the way at the far end, there is a door that leads off to the right-hand side. It is currently closed.
Okay.
Alright.
That's gonna be my stuff.
Alright. at this time, you see the 4 adventurers that you helped earlier in the night bust into the door, hearing the cries of agony, trying to see what's going on. I'm going to give each of you control of one of these individuals for the purposes of this. So let's see, I'm going to go left to right, make it easy. So, Brian, Farah, you should have control of Gold Sneezer, the Alchemist.
Am I going to be able to see them? Because I can only see the basement map right now.
You should... Let me see. Make sure that I put it on there right for you.
There we go.
You got it? Okay, I'm just going to have to do it after I drag them. And...
So who am I in charge of?
You are the G, which is Gold Sneezer, the Alchemist. Lexi, you're going to have control of Gregor Hawthorne, the Witch Hunter. And Sammy, you're going to have control of Murhal Griffinwind, the Dark Tower.
This was all planned, guys. This is my new PC right here.
And then last but certainly not least, Mitch, you're going to have control of Thyron Warstriker. Alright, so they charge in. Let me add them to the combat tracker. And y'all go ahead and roll their initiative.
Sure.
Oof.
Fixing their HP real quick because they got healed up, and boom, we're there. Alright, so Gregor is at the top of the order. So Gregor Hawthorne, that would be you, Lexi. What are you gonna do?
Do I get to see like any of the stuff that he has, or is it just I tell you what he does?
You can see it. If you click on his token, you should have the pop-up thing, do you not?
Oh, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that is the H, by the way.
I'm gonna move him forward here, and then what's he have? He's going to take a shot at the thing with his longbow.
Okay, go for it.
Oof. That's a 12 to hit?
12 misses, arrow goes wide, narrowly missing Sophie on said.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do with him? Let me see. No, that's gonna be it for me.
Alright, you got it. Brian, you're at the base of the stairs. Lorelei's next to you. You hear a ruckus up above. You hear more shouting. Footsteps on the wood overhead. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go ahead. Can I move past Lorelei and see how far down this hallway I can go?
Yep, you can always move past friendlies if they allow you to.
I'm just gonna pass by and just go, excuse me.
Be careful.
And squeeze past this way. So that was 10 feet. So I have another 20 feet of movement. Boop. Is this door closed next to me?
It is.
Okay. And there's nothing else in front of me in this hallway. It's just the dead end.
Dead end.
Okay. I guess that will be it for right now. I don't have anything else to do because I'm not in front of the door, so I can't like open it. So yeah, I guess that'll be me.
So you moved. You didn't take your action move. You could do that and open the door if you choose to do so. You'll have movement left, but you won't be able to take an action.
Okay. Yeah, I want to open the door.
Okay. So you move forward. You open the door. Let's see. I need you to give me a perception check with disadvantage because
Okay.
you're charging through, slamming the door open.
That's the wrong P. There it is. Control is disadvantage, correct?
Correct.
Wow, really?
All right. So,
All right.
you bust through the door, swing it open, and you see this shadowy figure in the back right corner kind of dodge behind the bookcase. looking here in the darkness, you see the grayish form of what appears to be, at first glance, someone like you, another Verdant, or maybe a goblin. It's hard to tell, but as you look at it for just a moment longer, you see its eyes are kind of hollow and sunken and bulging out. Its jaw is kind of slack with its tongue laying on one side, and the arms are long and extended, kind of like those you saw earlier. And it's looking at you, and then surges out to strike at you. You're still in the doorway.
Way over our head.
You still have movement. What are you gonna do?
Can I just move like here and get out of the way?
Sure can.
Cool.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Yep, I'm not. Yep, nothing else. I'm gonna. Yep, that's me.
All right. I'm gonna roll Soraya's death saving throw.
Yo.
Okay. War Striker, you're up. What are you gonna do?
War Striker! He is going to go up and strike war.
Go for it.
Let's see what we got here. We got, okay. Let's get a double dash in. There you go. There you go. Nice little War Striker right there. And that's his full movement.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah.
Double dashed in. You got longsword out, javelin out. What you got out?
Longsword.
Okay, you got it. There's 2 immediate threats. So, Strange Being is going to lash out first at Sophion and then at the War Striker. First one is a 17 to hit, Sophion.
That hits.
Alright, 8 necrotic damage to you. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, so 8 damage. Wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
Wee. 13.
Alright, this dark bolt lashes out, and the initial sensation is one of cold, but then an electrical pulse as it penetrates your body, freeze up for a second, and then you find yourself stiff, unable to move. You're paralyzed for 1 round.
Oh god, this sucks!
It is then going to lash out at War Striker, and that is a natural 1.
What?
Scatters off the pew next to it. Griffin Wind, you're up. What are you going to do?
Right, the Griffin Wind is going to move his full speed up, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's in, like, within 30 of the thing.
Okay.
He will make 2 hand axe attacks with disadvantage as he throws them past their normal range.
Okay. If you want to avoid half cover, step out to the side a little bit so you're not right behind Hawthorne.
Will do. Right there.
Beautiful.
Cool. Alright. Hand axe number 1. That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Alright, so 9 slashing on the first one.
You got it.
Second one is an 11 to hit.
11 misses.
Yeah, so that one hand axe. Tink, 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 tink.
First one. It absorbs it, flies through the second one, misses, scatters off against the pews. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, Sophion, you're up.
I can do nothing.
You are paralyzed. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I'm really sorry.
Guys, Soraya really liked this party. I'd just like to say...
Well, shouldn't have taken my breakfast, so...
We never had a chance.
Alright, Lorelai.
Okay, so I have no idea that anything is up in that room, right, with Brian?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna run up, just right here, and I'm talking to go further. No, I think I'm gonna stay right here and say, was there anything in the room? Did you see anything? Why are you standing right there? And then I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alright, you got it. All right, so that brings us back to Gold Sneezer. You're up.
Cool. I have. Oh, why can I not click on anything right now? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and move about here. I'm assuming that Gold Sneezer has a 30-foot movement.
Correct.
I have never tried a magic missile before because I've never played a character with a magic missile, and I really want to do the magic missile.
Go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna click, and then click. That is a 4 damage, or 5 damage. Sorry, that was a 4.
Okay, so it's first level.
Yep.
Streaks out. There's a little bit of explosion of arcane energy as it impacts this strange orb. 5 force damage. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it for him. I don't think he can do much else right now.
All right. Coming back in here. A strange goblinoid creature lunges forward out in the room, looks left to the right, sees you next to it, Brian, and starts lashing out at you. It is going to lunge forward, try to sink its jaws into you. It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll for sure hit.
5 piercing damage to you as its fangs sink into your forearm. You try desperately and jerk it off at the last second. And then it is going to recoil, realize Lorelai's behind it, and then take a nimble escape action to dodge. Come back into the room, slamming the door behind it. Alright, that brings us back up to Hawthorne, the Witch Hunter.
Okay, so War Striker is in my way now, right? So I can't directly see the orb.
You can see it, it's tiny, it's bobbing around, but if there
Okay.
is something in between you and you do a ranged attack, it's half cover, so -2 to your roll.
-2. Okay, I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move. Can I move there and have it be a?
Yep.
Like able to see? Okay.
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to accidentally shoot someone. All right, I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow again.
Go for it.
Please. Oh, not bad. That was a 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Oh, 6 piercing damage.
Arrow flies through. You see it schism, and this time, not all of it comes back in. A little piece kind of floats off and dissipates into the inky darkness around it.
Aha!
I'm gonna say, what the heck is this thing? And that's my turn.
All right,
And his turn.
you got it. Brian, you're up.
How is Lorelai looking for health right now?
How do you look? You look injured? You look safe?
I
What's it look like?
injured.
Okay.
On the scale.
Because right now I'm at 1 hit point.
We're all gonna die.
At least Brian and Sarai will be together.
Aw.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, they never knew. They never had a chance. It's fine.
They will in the afterlife.
Good campaign, guys. All right, that was fun.
GG, TPK.
GG, you know,
You take care of yourself.
well, okay, so I don't think I can healing word myself though, can I? I think it's only other creatures within a range.
I thought it was of your choice. Hold on.
Because it's a creature.
A creature of your choice
your
that you can
choice.
see. So yeah, you can heal yourself.
Okay. I would
I mean,
like
you can see
to...
yourself, so
Huh?
you can see yourself. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, kind of. I have this protective layer. It kind of, you know. So,
Push the hood back a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, right. Just a little bit though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna healing word myself because I'm at 1 HP.
Go for it.
Clickaroony. Cleek. Cool. I get 5 hit points back.
Correct.
Cool. I will update that in a minute. But that is my one action.
That's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, that's my bonus action. My action. Can I still see it in that doorway, or did it close the door?
It closed the door behind it as it ran through.
Okay. Does the door swing open towards me, or does it swing in towards it?
It swings into the room.
Okay.
If you're looking at it, it swings in and to the right.
Okay. Can I use my action? Now tell me if I can do this or not. Can I use my action to like step out, open the door, pop my head in for a hot minute, do a vicious mockery, and then close the door, return to my original state?
Let's see.
Because vicious mockery is only verbal.
Correct, but it is a spell. But it is a cantrip and has a casting time of 1 action. I honestly have a hard time remembering bonus action spell rules, so I'm gonna say yes. I'm pretty sure you can do that.
Okay. As long as the DM says it's okay.
Yep.
Bless the DM. May he reign forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna just boop, and then vicious mockery this bitch. For 1 point.
Wisdom saving throw. 1 second. It rolled in 8, so it failed the wisdom saving throw.
I'm literally just gonna go into the door and scream, "Your mom!" and then close the door. And then come back. It's gonna be my turn.
You pop your head in, you hear a sound off to your right behind the open door. You yell that out and you hear and slam the door behind you. Remember, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
It has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Also, real quick, for my other guy, my sneeze gold booger guy, magic missile has 3 auto hit darts, so it's 5 damage each, right?
That's right. Beautiful.
Okay.
So I'm gonna update that. Thank you. I can never remember how many it starts with. That's my fault. So he's gonna take another 10 damage. You got it.
I got pink. Okay, that was it. That was my thing.
No, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Soraya, another death saving throw.
It was nice knowing you, Soraya. I hope I see you in the afterlife.
This is number 2, so I could be almost dead.
You better give me my blanket back in the afterlife.
War Striker,
if you
you're
roll
up.
one just now, I'm dead.
Ooh,
We'll find out.
War Striker is gonna longsword it up.
Go for it.
Let's lay on hands, actually, Soraya.
Okay.
Oh my god, character growth.
From the NPC.
From the NPC.
Shit, I forgot what was
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Like,
Who do you think you're dealing with?
So I clicked it. I don't know if it did.
Let's see. Your lay on hands pull is going to be.
Oh yeah, because you just get to.
You have
5. It looks like.
Yeah, you have up to 5.
Yeah, so let's pump them for 5.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
5 points.
Yeah.
Yep. Soraya wakes up and says, "Ah, I can't hit it."
War Striker has a long sword on his shoulder. He's looking at the strange orb. He bends down, grabs Soraya's shoulder, and just kind of forcefully shakes. And all of a sudden, you see Soraya's eyes pop open and then grab her ears. Like, okay. Anything else, War Striker?
I think that's it.
All right.
Good job, War Striker.
Oh,
This thing
Jesus.
is up. It is going to. Sorry, Sophion. It is going to.
What do you mean, sorry? What
Lash
are
out
you
at
saying sorry
Sophion.
about?
Well, you're paralyzed, which means it has advantage. And that is an 11 to hit.
No.
Okay, nice. So that last hit with the arrow just seems to kind of have thrown it off. It's bobbing, it's kind of exploding, coming back in. A bolt of energy goes over Sophion's frozen head, and another one swings back around towards War Striker. And that is going to be a 15 to hit War Striker.
Let's see. I don't know.
You have an AC of 18.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Just energy ricochets off of the armor and coasts across the floor. No damage there. You're good. Griffin Wind, you're up.
Oh, I need him to die so I can take his armor.
Okay, now that Griffin Wind does not have his hand axes, he will jump over all these benches to get within melee? Is he within 5 feet here?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, longsword.
Go for it.
25 natural 20 to hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that's 16 points of slashing damage.
Get it.
And that's a crit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just locate its arm.
So a longsword cleaves through the air. It separates. Another couple of giant bits filter off, and now it is bobbing and weaving, but is moving much more slowly.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Its movement speed is halved.
Sweet.
All right. So,
Thanks, NPC.
anything else, Griffin Wind?
That's it.
All right, Sophion, you are no longer paralyzed from the end of the figure's turn, so you are free and easy now. What do you
Wee! I'm gonna use my second wind. Pacha! Does it not do it? Okay, no, it doesn't.
do? Yeah, I think you have to manually roll.
Roll! Oh, well. But, monkey, I get healed too for that lovely experience. I'm glad I did that. And I'm going to attempt to stab it in its face. And I'll call it ugly as I... Oh! Fuck it. I don't know why it rolled... Wait, why did it do twice?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was weird. But I looked like
One of them was a natural one.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, in this situation, when it glitches out like that, it rolled with advantage, but it didn't count it. The first one was a 1, so that's a fumble. Nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Peace!
Goodbye. Good luck with this.
All right,
Yeah.
it is going to get an opportunity attack at you,
Peace out, dog!
and that is a 12 to hit.
No.
All right, you dart and dodge behind a pew. A bolt of dark energy slams out behind you as you get some space. Anything else, Sophion?
I think it's free action to drop prone, so yeah, I'm just like on the ground as I kind of just like roll under the bench. Just
Beautiful, you got it.
safe and sound. That's it for me.
All right, Lorelai, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I saw that thing come out of the room, right?
Yes, you very, very much did.
Okay. I'm gonna run up there and peek my head in and see where it is.
Okay. You open the door and you hear it still behind the door, making those god-awful guttural sounds.
Okay, do I see it whenever I open the door? Like, can I see it, or is it outside my view range?
If you want to look around the door, it's behind the door as you open into the right. It's sitting there in the corner behind the door. You can hear it
Behind the
there.
door. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use my... okay, I have a technical question for you. If I use my movement to move up and into the corner, will that count as an opportunity attack because I pass it?
It only counts as opportunity attack if you leave its melee range.
Okay.
So if you come into this melee range, that's fine. If you leave it after that, you can trigger an opportunity attack if it chooses to take it.
Alright, well, I think... Do I want to do this? Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna run in. And
Okay.
I'm going to, stab it with my rapier.
Go for it.
Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, and that is 4 piercing damage.
Alright, so all of a sudden you pop around behind, rapier at the ready. You see its eyes go wide. It tries to move, but it's too slow. Its form not altogether working as it seems, and rapier sinks into its torso. You see this dark blood kind of ooze more than gush out.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna end my turn there.
You got it. Alright. We are now on Gold Sneezer's turn.
I was gonna make a joke that he sneezes magic missiles, but I feel like this character in particular would be like, people would make the joke like, oh, well, what happens when you sneeze? He's like, I don't sneeze. He just does it, like, if he feels it coming out, it's like, no. I wanna, so this like dark orb, it's just like an orb. It's just like a light. It's not like a figure or anything, right?
It seems to be a bunch of rapidly spinning streaks of dark arcane energy that are spinning so fast and they're coalescing in an orb-like form. And every now and then around it, you see these arcane glyphs kind of apparate and then disappear as it's spinning. And now it's getting it's convulsing a lot, but. Yeah, it's like a black orb of arcane energy.
Okay. I'm gonna try Ray of Frosting it. I know it's like paralyzing people, assumingly with like either something with paralyze or like cold damage. But I'm gonna try Ray of Frosting it.
Go for it.
Doop. Does a 14 hit?
Sorry, microphone. Yes, 14 hits.
That's 5 cold damage.
You got it. Frost streaks out. It kind of coalesces around it before it shatters and continues spinning.
Its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Awesome.
And it's already at half speed.
Yeah.
It was. So it just starts moving very, very slowly now. No mechanical effects for attacking, but yeah, it's not doing good at all. All right. Anything else, Gold Sneezer? The Alchemist?
Can he just like mumble to himself? I don't sneeze. Affirmation.
Of course. All right. This figure is up. Lorelei, you are right there with it. It is going to attack you with disadvantage because of Vicious Mockery. So you pull the rapier out, it looks down, it surges towards you, teeth bared. You take the door, wham, slam it into its face, knocking it off kilter. It doesn't connect, and it is going to open the door behind it, surge in the room, dodging, and close the door.
This little shit!
Alright, Hawthorne, you're up. What are you going to do?
Okay. So I'm going to, I guess, just shoot it again.
Go for it.
With my longbow, since I don't want to get close to it, since I saw that it was freaking freezing people. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this is a good one. What is that? That's an 11 to hit.
Oh, arrow sails wide, just barely.
Darn it! Alright, I'll end my turn.
Alright, Brian, you're up.
Can I even open the door? Does the door open? Is Lorelei in the way?
Lorelei is standing kind of in the doorway. You can move past her if you want to do so. She's there. Her hand is on the door handle. Her other hand's on her rapier. And you saw her just slam it, and you hear a thud, and then all of a sudden, the door behind you, here in the room, another door opens and then slams shut.
Got it. Okay, I will go ahead and walk into this room and stand by this door.
Okay.
And then can I listen in to see if it's doing any, like listen at the door? Just like, is it a wooden door?
These are wooden doors, yes.
Okay,
Simple in construction, little bar keeping them open or closed.
Yeah, can I listen for it and see like if I can hear either how far away from the door it is or if it's like doing anything funky?
Sure, but it'll take an action to do so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception. Drop. That.
You place your ear against the door.
I get a splinter in my ear.
slow your breathing. The door next to you is creaking a little bit, so you put your hand on it to get Lorelei to stay still. You don't hear anything from the other side of the door.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't hear anything. Are you sure it's in there?
It's in there.
Is that it, Brian?
Yep, that is my turn. Oh.
All right. So, Sarai, you are no longer unconscious. You are still prone.
Yes,
So,
I will
and you're
stumble to my feet and scramble over here to get a bit of coverage. I will hear the ringing in my ears, and without thinking, I clap my hands together and point my fingers at this orb, and I open my mouth to scream, and I do not know if I'm screaming or not, because I cannot hear, but I am casting Chaos Bolt.
Go for it.
With a 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
And it's 15 damage, but I don't know what type. It's a 3 and an 8, so it will be thunder damage.
Bolt streaks across the room. It impacts this orb. You hear this loud thunderclap echo throughout the cathedral. Some of the candles near it rattles, and the pews vibrate a little bit as it takes a significant amount of arcane damage. What else you got?
That's my action, and I will just sit on this bench and catch my breath.
You got it. All right. Now, was that a spell?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I need to roll. Sorry.
I'm just making sure.
Yep,
I can remember Eldritch Blast and
We're good. We're good.
Arcane Bolt. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, War Striker, you're up.
War Striker! All right, come on, do the thing. Make me proud. Oh yeah!
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play this character.
All right, so look, this dark orb, after the Chaos Bolt slams into it, it kind of refracts out, and then it stays unstable, bobbing, undulating, wisps breaking off here and there, violently reacting to the arcane energy. You see an opportunity, you slam your longsword at it. Tell me how this ends.
Let's see. So, War Striker, as his name is given to him, slashes across the wood floor, splinters going everywhere as he cuts through this probably century-old church with a nice molding, probably some dark lacquer over it. Very well-crafted wood, even though throughout the years it's probably grown a little bit creaky. Maybe some of the supporting beams are a little bit weakened, but nonetheless, his sword cuts through it, rises up, and slaps the shit out of this ball like it was a home run. And the thing just like flies off through the window, smashes yet again another century-old kind of mosaic tile glass thing they got going on here in the church. Someone cries out because they like spent years working on that thing, and of course they're outside and they have much more pressing matters to deal with. But nonetheless, the orb just goes through the glass, shatters, and then, you know, like, what's it, Men in Black or Independence Day, from exiting the spaceship, it just blows up with this concussive force. And he's like, "You've been struck."
Beautiful. That happens.
All of that is canon.
That happens. The main body of this thing shatters through the window. You hear this concussive outside. Meanwhile, directly in front of your face, where this thing took its final strike, this small black concentration of arcane energy sits there momentarily. You realize this is everything that the arcane spirits was shifting around, and then it kind of concentrates and explodes outward. I need a dexterity saving throw from War Striker and from the Dark Tower.
War Striker!
That's Grip and Wind, right?
Correct.
As a dex save?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, that's a natural one. Two natural ones. What are the odds?
Wow.
It's time for the NPCs to die.
Let's kill these NPCs. Let's do it, guys.
A sacrifice
Murder
must
them.
be made.
Caught completely off guard at this. Both of them take 8 necrotic damage as a surge of energy flows through their bodies, and they are both paralyzed for the next round.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, man.
Hey, I mean,
Okay.
he's still up.
I broke a couple pews on the way down.
No.
No.
Pews, which were made.
Alright, so that means that was War Striker's go. Griffin Wind is paralyzed until the next round. We're going to kick that up. So War Striker's going to lose paralysis at the beginning of his turn, and then it's going to fall off of Griffin Wind at the same time. Sophion, you're up. So, scene real quick, you see all these people in the cathedral. Juriender's still down over there by the altar, although now he's starting to kind of move a little bit and roll around. Same thing with the acolyte that attempted to save Juriender. You still have two of your party members that disappeared down into the darkness. You haven't heard anything from them with the thick wood beneath you in their distance. Nothing out of them. What are you going to do?
Yeah, laying underneath the bench, he has been scratching his name underneath it during his brief time down here. But recalling that half of his crew has decided to go into the dark without him, he is going to plop out and begin running over.
You got it.
So that's 45, so I think I can go right there.
Yes, correct. Now, they disappeared to the stairs on the southern end of the cathedral, not
Oh.
those ones on the northern end. You'd be like, we're going to put you down there.
Okay, cool. And I yell at Sarai, get off your ass, you lazy son of a bitch!
Soraya flicks him off and wipes some blood from her mouth.
Lorelai, you're up.
Okay, so I know that the thing went into the doorway. So can I stand on top of Brian and push the door open? Or can I just push past and open the door open and go in?
If you want to do that, you can. You cannot stay in the same space as someone else. You can move through it.
Okay, so I can
consent first.
can I stand here and open the door and then walk through if I see anything on the other side?
Sure.
Okay, I want to go there and open the door and see if I see it on the other side.
You do. You look in immediately. You see it across little catty corner. It is there on your map. You step in.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in right here.
Okay. As you step in from the side, you hear a rush of energy as another one lunges out at you to bite you. There's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that is 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
As its fangs sink into your shoulder, you push it off. And it is staying engaged with you. It's not running away like the other one was. What are you going to do?
I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
Which one? The first one or the one that just bit you?
The one that just bit me.
Okay,
The one
go
that
for it.
rushed in, yeah.
It didn't rush in. It was crouched behind the door waiting
Crouch
for you.
behind the door. Okay, that's a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, and that's 5 piercing damage.
You got it. In and out, quick, clean.
And I'm gonna call it and be like, "Oh Christ, there's another one!"
Who is that?
Unfortunately, y'all cannot hear them, although that would be
That's
great,
true.
wouldn't it? Anything else, Lorelai?
No, that's gonna be it.
You just stand and fight? Okay.
Cry a little bit.
I applaud your bravery. Alright, at this moment, with everything going on, Juriender, Soraya, you see him. Sophion, you hear more than see. Well, you don't hear him, Soraya, because you're deaf.
Yeah.
He,
What?
scrambles on his hands and knees and starts waving his hands about frantically. You can tell he's looking for something. Seems to be the moon shard because you all saw it slip through the cracks. He looks up at everyone in the room. Sophion hears, "You go! They need help outside! You all, come here, please! We must find the moon shard!" You just see Juriender waving frantically and talking something, Soraya.
That also reminds me that technically I didn't hear Sophion insult me, so it's canon now that Soraya just saw Sophion leaving and flicked him off.
Fair enough. At this, the Dark Tower motions to his comrades and points towards the door. They start rushing back out. You can see, glancing real quick through the door, that there's just a tumultuous mass of bodies in front of the door. Villagers mixed in with some type of unknown entity, fighting tooth and nail. Every now and then you'll see the glint of the maul of the mayor, or a bolt of arcane energy fly out from that long, gray-haired individual. So Gold Sneezer is going to run out into the fray.
Before everyone else.
Yeah, well, it's because everything's happening at once, but D&D initiative rules.
That's so that he could secretly sneeze so that no one can hear him.
That's right. Alright, and back down here, I'm catching up with Brian and Lorelei. The one across the room that you chased in there, Lorelei's right there, so Lorelei's going to get attacked. It's going to lash out with its claws at you. And that is going to be an 11 to hit.
That misses.
That misses, nice. So it kind of gets down on hands and knees and lunges at you like a feral animal, slashing out in the air. You back up, seeing these black, crooked claws swiping at thin air. Something viscous is on there. It slashes across the air. It streaks across your clothes, but it doesn't have an impact. Hawthorne, I'm just going to go ahead and move them all. Hawthorne and all the rest of them are leaving now. So, Brian, you are up. I'm just going to move these out of here. What are you doing?
I can see. Can I see? Because the door's open and Lorelei's in the way. Can I see the other one that's in the room?
You can. I will say that door opened inward as well, and it's up against the inner wall now. You can see Lorelei glancing over Lorelei's shoulder. You can see the one in the far corner, which is the one that's really injured. You'd have to like stick your head in and expose yourself to see the one next to it. You probably could.
Okay, all I want to see is this far one over here. Can I like go over Lorelei's shoulder and hit it with a crossbow, or do I have to be in the room to try to hit it?
No, you'll have line of sight. You'll be able to try and hit it, but it would be -2 to your roll because of half cover.
Okay. Do we just like manually do that, or is there a thing I can do for that?
You can either hit the minus button on the roller, or you can just roll it and subtract 2. Doesn't matter.
Okay, because I'm gonna hit my crossbow. I'm just gonna subtract 2.
Go for it.
And that's to hit, right?
Correct.
Wow, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? That was baloney.
Level 1.
It was like a 16 and then the dice hit it and it turned into a 4. Okay, well, -2, that's a 6 to hit with my crossbow.
Alright. Taking aim, Lorelei kind of jolts back as this thing slashes out at her, bolt streaks off. Miss. Anything else?
Literally just gonna look at my crossbow and go, balls! And that's like all I'm gonna... Actually, can I use my bonus action to do healing word on Lorelei? Oh no, I can't. I don't have spell slots. Never mind. JK. Ignore me.
Okay.
I
You got it.
Sorry.
It's the thought that counts. Alright, Soraya, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Okay, Soraya will get up and sort of leap over these benches to get as close as she can, and she will use her entire action to move up against this door and put her back to the wall and just be prepared if anyone barges through the door. Be prepared to attack if they seem hostile.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Right. At this time, you're back against the door. You can't hear anything, but you're just looking around ready. You see at the corner of your vision, coming from upstairs, another acolyte. This one you saw walking around the cathedral area, but it wasn't one of the ones that was helping. Apparently, at some point, she escaped upstairs, but she has come downstairs now. You see soot on her face. Her robes are burned and ashy in certain areas. You see you call out, the bell tower! There's smoke in the bell tower! Please, Juriander, help us! You, help us! That happens back down to the strange beings attacking Brian and Lorelei. I'm gonna lash out at Lorelei because Lorelei is the only one exposed. Another claw attack coming your way. 16 to hit.
That hits.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh, that is a 16.
Alright, so its claws slash out in your torso. You take 5 slashing damage, and you feel a burning sensation that stings on your skin but subsides after a brief moment.
I'm unconscious.
You fall to the ground.
Here we go.
Brian, as Lorelei reacts violently, she slumps against the wall and slides down. You see these 2 grayish-greenish skinned goblinoid creatures. They crouch down like dogs. Their jaws hang open, their tongues start coming out, and they look like they're about to go to town. Sophion, you're up. What are you going to do?
What town are they going to?
Well, only one way to find out. One way to find out.
Yeah, I'm 5'10", blah 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 blah, and then a dash action down. So there I have 15 more to go.
All right. So from your position down there on the next floor, you glance around. You see a hallway. You don't see anyone else, but you do hear cries of fighting from around the hallway corner. 15 more feet.
Like, let's see. Oh, it's like there's a wall there. I can go through walls.
At the end of the long hallway, you see an open door, and you can hear the echoed shouts of fighting coming from there.
Hey, I'm coming. I'm bringing a whole army with me. So if you're a bad guy, stop.
All right, Lorelei, you're up. So that's a death saving throw for you. I am rolling now. All right.
God.
This creature is going to jump on top of you and attempt to bite into your skin, which it does. It's automatic crit, so that's 2 death saving throw failures. You see it tears a chunk of flesh out of her shoulder, hanging in her mouth. Brian, the blood dripping down on Lorelei's face and forming a pool from her shoulder on the ground behind her. He is in rough shape. Brian, you are up. What are you going to do?
Holy shit.
Oh.
You don't have any spell slots.
Yeah, I have a hankering for pasta now.
I wanna. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and hit it with my rapier. I guess the one that's in front of me and on top of Lorelei.
Okay, something I will do when a character is unconscious, incapacitated, if they're a friend and you're trying to do the hero over them thing, if you choose to do so, you're always welcome to occupy their space and stand over them to defend them. I like those heroic moments. That's an option for all of you all the time if you choose to take it.
Counterpoint, could we use others as shields?
Try it. We tried and we'll see what happens.
Okay, yeah, I want to try to use my rapier as much to stab, but also to try to get it off of her.
Okay.
So that I can try to occupy that space.
Okay. Well, I'll let you move in the space. I'm going to move Lorelei's token off the map.
Okay.
She is beneath you, grievously wounded. I'm sorry, I moved your token. All right, so you're now standing over Lorelei's bloody, unconscious body. Rapier out. There's 2 of them. One directly in front of you to the north, which is the one that has the bits of her skin hanging out of its mouth.
Right.
And the other one's more south in the corner that looks more injured. The first one that y'all engaged.
I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the one that looks the most injured with my rapier and hope that I kill it.
Okay, that's gonna be the one catty corner to you. Go for it.
Do the thing, please. Please, oh please. Ooh, 19 to hit. That is
10 piercing damage.
That is
All right,
10 damage.
so
Yep.
hop over Lorelei, get your footing, look left, mouth hanging out, look right, see black blood dripping down the torso. Lash out, it goes to dodge and come in at your leg. Rapier happens to strike home straight through the head. It stops still. All the weight comes down on the rapier. You kick it off the rapier, sliding it out. It's limp on the ground in front of you, seemingly dead. The other one spits the blood out and goes to charge at you. It's obviously going to be attacking you next. All right. So,
Hopefully it misses.
anything else, Brian?
No, that's gonna be no, that's my turn.
All right. Soraya. Acolyte on the stairs, looks burnt, calling out. You can't understand what it's saying. Juriender's still trying to wave you over. Craziness, you're the only one of your party up here. There's a big old fight going on outside. You're all alone. What are you going to do?
I have no idea how dire the situation is downstairs. Looking at Joyendor, I assume he's looking for the moonshot, which I saw go downstairs. But I also know my entire party is handling it, and there's this new person who is clearly in distress who has come from upstairs, and no one is upstairs. So Soraya will go upstairs.
Okay, so you charge over to the Acolyte. The Acolyte is just yelling in your face. You can't make out what it's doing. She grabs your shoulder. She's like pleading with you, and you're like... and then you feel this surge of warm energy. She prays to her god. You are fully healed. Your deafened condition is disappeared. And then as this happens, your hearing comes in. Please, you must help them. I need to go heal the villagers. Hurry! And you hear Joriander, get over here! We need help! Both calling for your attention. Joriander's running in his direction towards you. The Acolyte runs down towards the front door. That took up... let's see, that was all of your movement speed to get to the base of the stairs.
Yes, I will turn to Joriander and just shout at him, the shot is in the basement, go! And use my action to go up the stairs.
Okay.
Just to move more.
You call out to him, you see him nod, he turns around towards the altar, you see him reach over to the side, and then all of a sudden the wooden floor falls down and slides over to the left, a hidden trap door in front of the altar that he descends down into.
Amazing!
And
you got it covered!
You start rushing upstairs.
Yeah.
Alright. We will separate y'all some more.
There's a lot going on, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to do my job to keep up here. Let's see.
Soraya only knows what she knows, man.
Yeah, role-playing can be a challenge sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so it took me 10 feet of movement to get to the edge of that other map, so where would that put me on this new map?
Let's see. Un momento, por favor. I put you on the wrong map. What?
Ah.
I really gotta figure out how to move y'all without revealing everything. Okay, so you run up the top of the stairs. We'll say you get to the corner, you look to your left, there's a hallway, 2 doors. Right next to you, there's another hallway, go to your left. There's like rugs and stuff piled up. You don't see anything, you don't see anyone up here. That's all of your movement with your action dash.
And do I see any sort of smoke?
No, and you can take a quick perception check with disadvantage, see if you smell anything.
Yeah. Disadvantage. 6.
Nothing's coming to you right now.
Okay, so I will just pull out my daggers, and that's my turn.
All right. Now, back to the under level. Now y'all are 2 levels apart. This is awesome. All right. Sophion, more sounds of fighting coming from the end. You hear Brian shout out. What are you going to do?
Coming. Just gonna do. Come up here and then do. Hey, how's it going? Are we all good?
See Brian standing over Lorelai's very mangled body, and they're in a combat pose with some unseen figure. You poke in, you see the same creature I described before.
That's unfortunate. Fuck. That's it. That's all he can do. The 2 movement. That's...
Lorelai, death saving throw. There's a natural 20.
Hey! Oh my god!
So,
I thought you were gonna say a natural 1.
Wow.
As a natural 20. So your eyes flutter open. You have this vicious pain in your shoulder. There's blood streaking down. You see Brian standing over you as best they can. You kind of push Brian out of the way to the right because Sophion's to the left. So you're getting moved, Brian. Lorelai's coming back up with 1 hit point. And all 3 of you are face to face with this creature. That is... Pop back up. I don't know if anything happens on that turn or not. I really can't remember.
I have to get a condition, don't I? Because I fell unconscious.
That's true, you do. Let's roll on that.
Yeah, and I think technically death saves are at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I believe they are. 100%. Okay, so as you climb back up, you kind of slip in the blood and slam your head against the wall behind you as this thing lunges for you, barely missing you. Your head rocks a little bit, and then all of a sudden your vision kind of undulates, and then you're temporarily blinded.
Oh,
Okay.
see, if only that could have happened before you woke up to Brian's ass in your face.
It's okay. It was a welcome sight to not dying.
Oh man, I really hate doing this. Okay, I need somebody to roll me a d4.
Me?
Somebody, I don't care who, one of y'all.
Lorelai, you do it. Or whoever just did it.
Oh!
A
That
4?
was-
Or?
Wait, was that good or bad?
We don't know.
Uh,
4 new orbs appear.
That
Fuck.
poof, rocks fall. That means that the creature is going to lash out at Brian.
Fun.
Oh,
And
okay,
that is going
so
to be an 18 to hit,
Yeah. Mhm.
7 slashing damage.
And I'm down now.
Okay,
Fuck.
let me go ahead and roll
This is
this
gonna
now.
be the slowest TPK ever.
Oh my god.
All right, the creature lashes out. The claws sink into your ribcage and pull. You feel a vicious pop just before your vision fades, and you slump to the floor. Your character has a -2 penalty to your dexterity and con scores.
Y'all did.
Temporary.
It's gonna close the door.
4, so does that mean -1 for anything with that skill?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Essentially, yes. All right, Brian, death saving throw. Okay. Soraya,
Don't do that.
you are
Okay.
Soraya, you are up.
Okay. I will go as far as I can. I'm looking for stairs upwards. So I'm going
Okay.
over here.
You run past the 2 doors. You get to the end of the hallway. Look to the left. You see 2 more doors, and the hallway continues snaking around.
Okay. Action to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait. I cannot do that apparently. 5.
Yeah, it doesn't let you go through the walls.
Got it. 30.
All right.
All right, I'm there.
Last corridor. 2 more doors on the right hand side. All
And
closed doors all around you.
still no smoke, no sounds, no nothing.
You can give me another perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
A normal roll would be an action.
Yeah. 16.
Okay, so you do start to smell smoke. It's somewhere in the vicinity of that first corner you turned, and just now it starts to waft in. It's weak, but it's present.
Okay. That's my turn. That's all I got.
All right, going back downstairs 30 feet. Sophion, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Crap. So there's one of these things left. One person. Oh man, I don't really like. I mean, they're okay people. Sophion looks at the door, looks out. It's like, fucking A. He'll go up and. Hey, puppers. Okay,
Are you gonna stand over Brian, or are you gonna move somewhere else?
Nah, I'm not gonna stand over Brian. It's
Okay.
only so much. Ciao. So 17 to hit and 9 damage.
All right. So, Lorelai on the ground. Brian falls over. You kind of hop, skip, tumble over, and as you come up, slam the dagger home into the torso and rip it out. It doubles over and slashes towards you, falling to the ground before lying in a crumple at your feet.
What then, bitch?
Standing there for a moment, you hear a scraping sound on the door behind you to the south.
Is there anything in this room that I can move? Other than bodies? I just want to put something in front of that door.
You see a couple of like cubby shelves, and they have various vials and scrolls and parchments on them. You could probably try to move one of them, but it'd be an action to do so.
Yeah, I'll do that next turn then. Be like, help me move this in front of the door. God
Okay, well,
damn it.
Brian's unconscious, and Lorelai is like just kind of cautiously feeling around. Eyes are open, but they're just kind of staring off into dead space now. Is that the end of your turn, Sophion?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Woo! Lorelai, you're up.
I'm just gonna start, like, touch my face and be like, I can't. Sophia, is that you? I can't see. Is Brian here? Did you kill it? I can't see anything, and like start patting everywhere, and then
Stop touching things.
Can I feel behind me? Like, do I feel that the door is open?
If you want to, you can scan your hands around. You feel the wooden floor, a stone wall behind you, off of your right shoulder, some type of shelf or something solid like a bookshelf, and then the door is open that you came in. Yes.
Okay, I just want to take like one step back.
Okay. Are you gonna get up and walk blind, or are you gonna crawl? Because
I'm gonna like crawl, like
okay.
just like
So you
move
crawl.
backwards.
You got it. Feeling your way cautiously, you drag yourself. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it. I can't really do anything.
I'm like,
Right.
You're doing really good. Yeah, just keep crawling.
Brian has another death saving throw. All right. Soraya, you're up.
God, Christ. Okay, so I smell this and I see that this hallway just ends, right? But there are two doors.
There are two doors to your right. There's a door directly behind you, and some other doors that you passed along the way.
Yes, but directly ahead of me, the hallway is
Yes.
just over.
Correct.
Okay, I will open the first door.
All right. You see a old spiral staircase rising up into another floor. You see a wooden ceiling above, and as you open this door, the smell of smoke does get a little bit stronger.
Okay, I will go as far as I can. I just used 10 feet to get here, but I'll go as how high up I can.
All right. So, see if I can move you without revealing the map.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
There's a button for it. I just have to remember it, and I can't remember it right now. I'll look it up on the break.
You tell me when I can look.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. Oh shit! Now where am I? Gotcha. So
right.
that is how much movement was that?
That would have been 15 feet of movement. You step into the room. You see some open drawers and cupboards in front of you. A bookshelf off to your left with a table next to it. There's a door closed to your north, to your right as you come up the stairs.
Okay, going through that door.
All right. As
So
you open
that's-
the door, another acolyte comes charging around the corner. There's devils, the fire devils. Please, you must. They're trying to burn the bell tower. It's all gonna collapse. Hurry! And charges down past you and goes down the stairs.
God. Okay, I still have my action because that's just 30 right there. So I will just momentarily cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
Which is a cantrip. And that's my turn.
All right. Teleport back down to the bottom. Sophion. I'm sorry. That was right. Yes, Sophion. You're up.
Woo! Yeah, just gonna grab whatever's around and push it in front of that door.
All right, give me a strength check. Move this heavy bookshelf.
All right. Strength. Oh, that was a save, but why
It
double?
rolled twice. It rolled
Yeah.
twice for some reason. The first one was a natural one. You can't seem to get any purchase with Brian in the way.
My gosh!
The positioning is awkward.
It's canceling natural one since he's a halfling.
Oh, is that what it's doing?
Yes.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
Yes.
five with the
Okay,
natural one.
beautiful. We have to remember
Yeah.
that. Thank you for that. So
Yeah.
that's a 17. So you kind of use your foot to push Brian out of the way just enough to wrench
Yeah,
it
I'm
free
like,
and shove it in front of that door.
Get the fuck out of the door! God damn, Brian, you dead body!
You got it.
Yeah, pushing it in front, and then I'm moving Brian's body like against the wardrobe because it's an extra person to prevent the door from being open. And I'm like, hey, super pale, where are you going? This is probably the safest place for us, unless you want to go upstairs and get killed.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, you're like gonna waddle yourself into a knife.
Is there a knife behind me?
There's a knife in front of you. If you continue going that way, you'll probably find it repeatedly in the face. But is Brian doesn't look so good, so I don't know if you have the ability to...
I can't see Brian. I'm blind.
All right, I guess they're dying.
I can't do anything.
All right. The other room, the other door in that room that you're in, you hear slam open, and you see another acolyte come out. They're bruised and they have blood on them in various points. Oh, by the gods! Kneels down real quick. You see her close her eyes, mutters a prayer. Brian, you are fully healed, and your condition is gone because of the healing magic. Looks to the right.
Oh, no, hold
balance.
on. Come over here, study group Bible man.
True balance, help us. Goes over, heals Lorelei, removes the condition, you're fully healed, and then comes and pays attention to you, Sophion.
Oh my god. What were you doing?
Holy shit. How many actions can you take in a round?
I accidentally rolled that.
That's
Don't
okay.
mind me.
We're pausing here. The crypt. The dead that dwell there. They've always protected our cathedral, but they've been made to rise up against us. We came separated. We saw High Priest Joriander. We pushed ahead, searching for the moon shard. We were set upon, and we got separated. Please, find him, find the moon shard. Otherwise, all hope is lost. And at that, he slams a thick vial into your hand, Sophion, of reddish liquid, and turns and darts off up the stairs, down the hallway to go back up the stairs, leaving. You have, right now, a potion of greater healing in your possession, Sophion.
Yes.
This acolyte is actually not an acolyte at all. It is the god itself. Come down here to help us out.
I'm like, that's
All these acolytes are bruised and broken. They're running for their lives. Y'all just keep opening up avenues for them to get out. So that's where we're going to pause here. We're going to take a break. A little bit of a lull. We have a door blocked off. Sophion searching for a fire. 2 floors away from the rest of the party who just got healed and brought back up. We're going to take a break so everybody can bio. Because y'all have really, really kicked up a hornet's nest here. So,
Yeah,
everybody else, take your bio break, invite your friends. We'll be back sooner rather than later. Don't go anywhere. Thank y'all for hanging with us. We'll see y'all in a few.
After this.
As quick of a recap as I can do, just to make sure everybody's on the same page. Ceremony became corrupted. Some type of arcane creature lashed out at Jiriander. The crowd rushed outside, either in panic or to help those that initially rushed outside because they started hearing muffled shouts and screams of pain and fighting. You 4 engaged this unknown arcane creature in the main hall of the cathedral. Brian and Lorelei rushed downstairs. The other adventuring party that you initially helped came in, helped subdue and destroy this arcane creature. They rushed back outside to continue that fight and save the townspeople. Soraya ran into an acolyte, knowing there's a fire upstairs. She ran upstairs. Sophion ran downstairs to help Lorelei and Brian. Y'all engaged some creepy goblinish type undead creatures on the next lower level down, and Jiriander disappeared to a hidden trap door that Soraya saw before Soraya ran upstairs. The moon shard is somewhere. That is a priority. The bell tower, there's smoke, maybe a fire, threatening to collapse the whole building on top of you. And you 3, Sophion, Lorelei, and Brian, are downstairs. You just got healed by an acolyte rushing from somewhere else, talking about undead deeper in. They got separated from Jiriander, etc. So, we are going to... We'll take a moment. Soraya will catch back up with you. You 3, you have a moment to figure out what you're going to do downstairs. Once y'all have a brief chat, we'll kickstart initiative again, and we'll let Soraya catch up a little bit with whatever Soraya would have been doing. Alright, so, scene is y'all's. Lorelei, Brian, Sophion. Have at it.
Hey.
Oh my gosh! I was blind. How am I?
You were blind and now you can see. Let's get over it.
Okay.
Are my ribs okay? Like I remember being like violated.
I think you're fully healed now.
I mean,
The scars will persist. You probably won't be winning any beauty pageants.
I meant like to DM. Like, do I have like I covered in blood?
There is blood on your clothing. However, you don't feel ill or injured at all. You feel good.
Okay, I'm just gonna look down and see the blood on my monster hoodie and just balls. I don't know how to get this out.
We'll figure it out. We can wash it later. Where is? I want to look at Sophia. And where is Soraya? Weren't you two upstairs?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I'm not her keeper. She went somewhere.
She went somewhere. Okay. So
She almost died, so maybe she's taking a break.
So did we.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay. Why are you blocking that door?
There was something moving on the other side, and yeah.
Okay, that was probably a good idea. Thank you for that. Thank you for coming down here. Do we know what's through that door? And I like point like around the corner, and I like get up and point at the other door.
Acolyte just came through that door.
Yeah, theoretically the crypt. So in the moon shard.
Why? And the moon shard might be that way.
Yeah.
Do we want to? Do you guys feel okay to go that way, or do you want to go find Soraya and go that way?
I mean, there's horrible monsters down that tunnel. There's horrible monsters upstairs. We could just close the doors and wait.
I don't know if I want to wait in this room.
Ariander's down there by himself, and he was separated from the other acolytes. I say, at least you two go. I'm going to go and look for Soraya. We don't know what kind of trouble she's in, because she was kind of not doing too well. She should not be by herself.
Yeah, I know the urge to go save someone is strong within you. But I assure you, if she and I go down this tunnel, she will die.
Are you going to kill me?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm just saying, like, this was the first room, and y'all got fucked up. It's going to get way worse further down we go.
Do we want to go get Soraya and go as a group, or do we want to split up again? I don't really know if I like splitting up again, because I don't know what you guys left on the main floor.
It seemed put together. Everything was okay.
Did you defeat the
ball?
Whatever that was, the ball, I guess?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Personally.
All right. Well, I'll leave this up to you. I don't know what the best way to do things is. I know we need to find the moon shard, and I know it fell somewhere, hopefully down here, and it's not just lying in the mud.
We don't have to find the moon shard.
I thought you wanted it.
I want it, but I like my life a lot better than I do a powerful rock that everyone wants.
I kind of lean over to Laura. I'm really confused on what he wants. I'm not really sure why he's here.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
I don't want to be here.
What?
Okay.
This church, I no longer want to be here. I didn't want to be here to start us off. I think weird churches are too culty. I'm not really a religious person.
The no longer was the key word there. Okay, well, Soraya's not... I don't know how Soraya's doing. Was Soraya okay when you left her?
Yeah, it looked like someone, a dashing hero with good looks and heroism that I've not seen in quite a long time, saved her. And yeah, I was going to go find you guys. These guys are part of my crew.
Soraya's also part of your crew.
Yeah, she is. But I figure about now, she's probably dead or being eaten alive or something like that. Or someone's taking care of her. So either way, it sounds good.
Those are two very opposite. Okay, we need to not talk about this. We're wasting time. You two start heading down that way through to the crypt and see if you can find Sherianda and help. I will see at least if Soraya is up on the next floor above. If she's not, I will come back down. If we could
Okay, we'll
if we
just-
do this as a team, we need to do it as a team.
Yeah, we'll
Okay,
just wait here till you get back.
I'm going to walk in the room, and this is the door that the acolyte came out of, correct?
It is.
Okay, can I listen to it and see if I hear anything on the other side before Brian leaves?
Sure. Give me a perception check, and then we're going to go back to Soraya, and we'll resolve you when we come back. All right. So, Soraya, we have, I'll say, about a minute to catch up on here. So you rush upstairs, you go in the door, acolyte comes past you. What are you doing?
So I will spend several seconds having a bit of a breakdown, thinking about these fire creatures that are waiting for me upstairs, and then thinking about the moonshard and my allies, acquaintances downstairs, and I will be just standing completely still for at least like 30 of those seconds. And then I will take a breath and begin my way downstairs, trying to get as far as I can. As I'm heading towards the trapdoor at the altar that I saw Joyander go in.
Okay. So I'll put you smack dab in the middle of the main hall.
Okay.
And that'll catch us up to the time point that the rest of your party is at. All right. So, perception check from Lorelei.
I got an 8.
Okay. You don't hear anything from the room next to you. The room that Sophion has blocked off, you do still hear that subtle creak every now and then, a kind of a scratching sound. It is reminiscent of the creatures you just fought. But the room that you were actually listening at, nothing.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Sophia and Brian, since Brian is still there, and say, do we want to just go? We want to just go in?
No,
Should I
let's
just
wait till the other one gets back? There's no reason to go forward, risk our lives.
I'm gonna kind of like knock him on the shoulder like a buddy brush. And where's your sense of adventure?
With my love of life.
Counterintuitive. I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna start walking up, going back upstairs to see if I can find Soraya upstairs.
Okay. So in that amount of time, Soraya, you would have made it all the way to the front of the cathedral, and you're looking down the trap door. Brian, you would come up in the rear of the hall, and you would see Soraya over there by the altar, looking down, kind of on one knee, looking intently at the floor. You can't see it's a trapdoor from here. And the other two, y'all are just waiting?
I suppose we're just waiting.
I was just clarifying, whatever y'all want. Okay. Alright, so Brian pops up. You see this, Soraya, that's what you're at? Go.
Oh, it's my my initiative. I'm going to, is it like a ladder heading down, or a rope or something?
There's stairs. There is a spiral staircase going down.
I head down the stairs.
All right, so Brian, you see Soraya disappear into what apparently is a trap door at the bottom of this stuff. So let me move you down there.
Cool. Can I go back and scream down the staircase as loud as I can? Go without me. She found another way. I'm gonna follow her.
And looking around this room, what do I see?
Give me a perception check, please.
Uh, 10.
All right. You go down the stairs and you get to the base. You glance around real quick. You see this room seems to be some type of more of a private shrine type room. There's an altar against the wall. There is a statue up against it. And on either side, there are two smaller altars with offerings and then two smaller statues against the far wall. As you're glancing at this, it is pitch black in here. You are a human, correct?
Half elf.
Half elf, okay.
Yeah.
So you see two small halfling-sized shadowy figures kind of behind the two smaller statues on either side of that main shrine in the middle. They're against the far wall.
Do they seem to be moving?
Not yet.
Cool. Well, I use my action to perceive, so I'm just gonna have my daggers out and be ready when they are.
All right. You got it. Let's see. So that's going to bring us to... You know what? Let's reroll initiative, and we will force Sarai to be at the top.
Okay.
Let me clear this out. All right. You'll go ahead and reroll initiative.
Shift everyone down.
Alright. Here.
Wow, none of us rolled higher than a 10, by the way.
Alright, so oddly enough, that means that they are up. So they are going to charge forward at you. These two, I described them before. These goblinoid undead creatures rush out towards you. You're at the basis there, so move you there. Let me come over to here so everybody else can see what's going on.
And Blade Ward has definitely faded by now.
Okay. Make them visible. They both charge forward at you. 2 claw attacks. So they kind of charge over like feral. They charge over like feral dogs, lunging at you. The first one, your foot slips trying to dodge. That's a critical hit. That is 13 slashing damage.
Okay, well, I'm immediately unconscious.
Okay, so you go down.
Fuck.
And the other one, well, you're unconscious, so you don't know what the other one does.
But I assume it hits me.
Not quite. Okay,
Oh,
so
God, even worse.
Brian, you're up. Sorry, I just disappeared down there. You yelled. What are you doing?
I'm gonna make my way to that trapdoor, which I don't exactly remember where it was.
It was right in the front of the altar.
Okay, I only have 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just make it halfway there-ish, a little bit less than halfway.
You can take your action to dash if you choose to do so.
Yeah, I'll do that. Dashing is half my movement speed, right?
Nope, another full set.
Oh, another full set, okay.
It just takes your action to do it.
Womp. Cool. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do right now, because I can't do other things.
Oh, God. Alright. So, real quick, the injuries table, Soraya.
Yeah.
Those claws sunk deep in you.
Okay.
Your maximum HP is reduced by 3.
So I can only heal up to 3 hit points, guys. 3 hit points.
That's correct.
No.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Hey,
So,
I already wrote her final words, so we're okay.
Lorelai, you heard Brian shout out. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so I heard what Brian said, like, about going forward, right? Like, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Sophia and say, well, Brian said that we should just go, so I'm gonna open this door and just peek in and see what I see first.
Sure. Let's do this, I guess.
Okay. You see another type of storage room with supplies, parchments, vials, all sorts of stuff all over the walls.
And there's
Little
no,
cubbies.
like, creatures or anything in there?
Not that you see.
Alright, I'm gonna step in, and I'm gonna just pick between these two. I guess I'll just go straight across and listen at the door in front of me.
Okay. Perception check.
That's a 14!
Okay. Placing your ear, steadying your heart. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Slows down. You listen. Don't hear anything.
Don't hear anything. Okay, I'm gonna call and say, Sophia, I think this room is safe, and I think this one that I'm listening to is safe too, but there's another door if you want to check it. and end my turn.
All right, Sophion, you're up.
Fine. Oh, I can open a door. I'll open that one. I can't go through. Open, darn it. Okay, I think I got it.
All right, this room, you see kind of a similar setup, except on the walls you see tapestries and murals that are depicting all what you would recognize as the known gods that are worshipped throughout this region of the Klavic Empire. And on the opposite side of the room, you see two doors, one on the left, one on the right.
Well, my pop said always go left. Ciao.
Okay. That was the second door, so that's going to be your action to use that. Here, glancing real quick in this hallway that extends off to the left, there is some nets that seem to be kind of hanging down from the ceiling, as though they were maybe rolled up or tripped or something. There's a door directly across the hallway from you, and then there's a door to your left down the hallway.
Oh, I'm like, it looks clear.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm just muttering to myself, I can't believe he freaking opened the door without listening to it. Oh my god, this guy has a death wish.
Soraya, death saving throw. Alright. And... Brian, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Okay, 30... Where is... It's right in front of the altar, right?
Correct.
So if I move like there, am I there?
That is it. That is it.
Okay.
Right in front of the altar.
I'm gonna be at the top. Can I see anything at the top of the hole?
You can give a perception check, otherwise all you see is a staircase going down into the dark, and you see the landing a little bit down there as it spirals around. Kind of hard to see anything else from here.
Okay, perception check. Yikes, 7. Okay, I'm gonna use my dash action then to go down.
Alright, so you charge down the stairs. So, you get down to the landing, glance to your left, you see Soraya with a vicious wound. Her dress is bloody, she seems to be completely unconscious, her torso kind of ripped up, and you hear a spurt of movement before you get attacked from both sides.
Question before this happens.
Go ahead.
Would I have seen Soraya's body before coming all the way down the staircase?
Probably.
Could I have stopped part way up the staircase? Like,
sure.
Once I saw her? Is
yeah,
that
100%.
Okay.
That was the track will still be tickered because you're still in their range, but
okay.
Yeah. Okay. It'll put you up a little bit, 5-10 feet up. You see these claws just lash out towards you. The first one is a 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
That is 6 slashing damage.
Yikes. Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oops, I accidentally rolled it. You can ignore that.
Cleek. Oh lord, that's a 4.
Alright, the burning sensation across your leg where these claws dug in, you feel your leg go weak, and then you can't move it, and then it rises up, this cold feeling coursing through your blood, and you are paralyzed.
Cool.
For 1 minute.
Oh, Jesus.
At least we died together. This is turning out exactly like Romeo and Juliet, and I'm kind of mad about it.
So that's the end of your turn. Lorelai, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna run forward, and so I see that there's another door down there, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna call out to Sophia and say, well, if you say it's okay, there's another door over here. You stay here. I'm gonna check the one down here. I'm gonna run down there, and I'm gonna... Can I listen? Like, if I listen to it, that doesn't count as my action, right?
So, the way I run that, normally it would. However, I will let y'all take a quick perception check or insight check or something with disadvantage.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would take your action for a normal roll.
Alright, I will do a disadvantage listen.
Go for it.
And control. Oh, okay, that's a nat one. So I didn't hear shit.
No, you hear nothing except Sofan muttering something incorrigible under his breath. Coming from the other hallway.
So, I didn't hear anything from this one. I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna swing it open.
Okay, pop it open. This hallway, almost exactly like the other one. There's a doorway directly across from you. The hallway extends to the south, to your right. There is a doorway on the near side, and also in this hallway there are nets that have swung down and seem to have been traps that were triggered or something similar.
Okay, I'm gonna call out that I see everything that I see. Like, there's nets and there's another door. Which one do you want to go down? And then my turn.
All right, Sophion, you're up.
I'm gonna open that one.
Okay. And here you see a bunch of kegs and books and supplies on tables and things of that. This seems to be some type of brewing room for mead or sacrificial wines, things like that.
Okay. Just gonna go back and move on up and open up this door.
Okay. This is nothing more than a bunk room.
Oh, yeah, this area's clear.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Everything's clear over there?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay, is that it, Sophion?
That's it for me.
Alright. Soraya, death saving throw. Alright. One of these creatures next to you, Brian, you paralyzed, you look at it, mixture of a little bit of fear, mostly anger in your eyes, as it walks up to you and grabs your ankle and rips you off your feet and drags you over into the middle of the room next to Soraya. So you're now prone on your back, your head kind of lolls to the side, and you're looking at Soraya's completely blank face, and you hear movements around you, but you can't see what they're doing. Brian, you are up. You can give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's better. I like that shit.
So,
Natural 20.
this is the end of your turn. You feel sensation come back into your legs and then rising back up into your forearms and your torso. You realize you are no longer paralyzed. It's the end of your turn. Okay?
Can I just continue to pretend to be paralyzed?
We'll see what happens on your next turn,
Okay.
if you get a chance. Lorelai, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take a step forward. And I see this door. I'm gonna do the disadvantage listen again, just to see.
Go for it.
That's a 15.
Okay. You hear nothing. I will say that out of this room, you did hear a muffled sound of a door opening and closing. This does happen to be the same room that Sophion entered. I don't know if your character would know that or not, but just letting you know.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna swing the door open.
Yep.
And peer in, and I don't see anything. So can I use the rest of my movement just to get in front of the door at the bottom?
Sure.
Okay, and I'm not gonna open it yet.
All right. Sophion, you're up.
Man, we're having a good old time down here.
We found so many goodies.
I'm like, hey, where you at? What you doing? Gonna go here. Is this door open?
I haven't opened it.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay, the room that she's in front of?
Yeah. That's like,
All right. It is another bunk room. Nothing in it besides personal effects and some bunks.
where is this crypt they were talking about?
I have no idea.
We
Do
missed it?
cathedrals have crypts?
They just said they did.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. That's it.
That's all you got?
Yeah. We're having a good old time down here.
We're relaxing.
Yeah, just exploring.
Another death saving throw for Soraya. Alright. Brian, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna temporarily pretend to be paralyzed. Can I hear which general direction? There's two of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I hear which general direction they're in? Like which corner of the room they're in?
They're towards a staircase. You can make out that much.
Okay, can I like slowly turn my head to see if I can sneak a peek at like what they're doing?
Yes, you can. I will say that it would require either a stealth or performance check at your choice to see if you can do it clandestinely.
I'm gonna do performance because I have proficiency in that.
Go for it.
Mother!
Hold on.
That's a 9 for me.
Let's see. Okay. You slowly turn your head, and they seem to be crouched behind the stairs, setting up an ambush, kind of like what you walked into.
Okay. Can I see what they're setting up? Like, are they using like cloth or net?
As far as an ambush, they are just kind of hiding in the shadows beneath the stairs, waiting for someone else to come by.
Are there any rugs or anything flammable near them?
There's a massive rug that you are laying on. Otherwise, everything is wood, but there's some tapestries on the walls.
Is there a tapestry on the wall behind them?
Yeah, they're kind of spaced out. We'll say that the one further to the north, there's one. I'll pop them back in for you.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, so they're on either side of the stairs right now.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. Can I use my action? Damn. The stairs don't go any further down, right? Like, this is the farthest the stairs
Correct.
go down? Okay. Can I feel around, like, just where my body is? Just, like, kind of move ever so slightly and quietly to see if I can feel anything under me, like, under the rug? Like, any doors or weird levers or buttons or anything?
Sure. This will be an action, but give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception, click.
Yeah.
Please be better than the other one. Much better. That is a 19.
Okay. You don't feel anything underneath the rug. As you're looking at these creatures, you see the one closest to the I apologize. You see the one more to the north. He seems to be looking up the stairs and anxiously looking at the wall. And over against the wall, you see the faint outline of what might be a false wall, a hidden door.
Okay, and that's like behind him?
Right there. On the map.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay. That is my turn then.
Alright. Lorelai.
Okay, so this is just a bunk room, right? There's just beds in it?
Correct.
Alright. Would I know, based on the, like, position of the cathedral above, like, where would we be positioned relative to that?
Probably about midway through the main floor.
Through the main floor? Okay, so this would, like, if I know that we're midway, the shard fell towards the front, right?
Correct.
Like, I'm at the altar, so it wouldn't even technically be here if I was thinking about it hard enough. I'm gonna say, okay, Sophia, I think we explored down here. I'm getting kind of worried because Brian hasn't come back and Soraya hasn't come back, and you're great, but I want to be as a group again. So do you want to leave or do you want to investigate more?
We need to go back for my crew.
Go back for the crew. Okay, I'm gonna start heading out. What did you say was in this room again? Just like meat barrels? This one?
It seems to be a brewing room. There's some
A brewing
tables,
room?
some barrels, things of that nature. Are you stopping to look in here? Or are you just like glancing in and moving on? I'm just curious.
I just wanna... so there's like a lot of stuff in there?
There is.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna investigate real quick. See if I can find anything fun.
Alright, give me a... If you're going to be digging around and looking at all the stuff with your hands and all close, investigation check. If you're scanning around with your eyes and your kind of senses, perception check.
Alright, I'm gonna do investigation. Just cause I'm curious. Aw, dang it, that's a 3!
Okay. There's a lot of really interesting aromatic things in here. Stuff you've never seen before, but nothing really of significant interest.
Alright, I didn't use my full movement, so I'm just gonna step back out here and be like, alright, let's go, I guess. I'm gonna end my turn.
Alright, so if y'all are heading back, I'm assuming you're going to catch up to there. We'll say that's going to be... we'll get 2 rounds. We'll probably get you guys up in the top of the cathedral. Let me see.
We get a pretzel on the way, drive through.
And just Slurpee.
Yeah, y'all will get up there at the end of the next round. You'll be halfway through. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move y'all up, and we'll just skip y'all's next turn to make it easy. Me doing the same thing again. Always revealing stuff to y'all. I gotta know that key. Alright. Soraya. Okay. Brian, you're up. What are you gonna do?
God.
Not breathing.
Seriously.
These things here are altars, right? Against the 2 walls on the other sides of me.
Correct.
Is there something I can... Can I see the way to open the wall? Like,
as far as you can tell, it appears to be just a flat wall with a crease, a very subtle crease.
Okay. I am gonna... Can I make, like, some... Are there candles in this room?
There are. There's candles on either altar, but they're not currently lit.
Okay. Can I prestidigitation light the candles on the southern altar to try to grab their attention?
Sure. It's going to require another stealth check, though, because verbal and somatic.
Okay. Stealth. Oh, God, please. Oh, thank the Lord. 16?
Okay. So you're going to light one of them? Which one? North end or south end?
South end.
Okay. Light goes up. You hear a shriek from both of them as they kind of recoil away from the light, and they scurry to the north end of the room and go around and get behind the statue and that altar in the corner, getting as much shadow as they can. And they kind of hunker down.
I see. Okay. Well, that will be the end of... I can't do anything else right now for that turn.
Okay. Well, we're going to come back. They're going to stay there, hiding in the shadows. Soraya doesn't require any more death saving throw rules. And Lorelei and Sophiana are making their way up to the main part of the cathedral. So y'all are going to end... Where'd Lorelei's token go? Did I put y'all on top of each other? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'll put y'all about here, and Brian, it's your turn again.
Okay. I will... I will go ahead and try that again when on the northern No, you know what? I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna light the carpet on fire. I'm just gonna light one end of it. Prestidigitation, the southern eastern corner.
Okay.
I'm just gonna prestidigitation, just make like a small fire at the end of it.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do the northern eastern, the top left-hand corner of the carpet, and light that on fire and start a fire there.
Okay, so the fire, we used your previous stealth check, not a big deal. Fire lights up, the rug catches, they scurry and they scamper around. Now they are hiding in these two corners to be as far away as they can, and they're kind of going back and forth between the staircase and the corners, trying to stay in the shadows as much as they can, relatively unsuccessfully. You do notice, however, that this fire, right by Soraya's feet, rises up and it starts to slowly spread along the carpet towards you and her.
Yes.
You're gonna kill Soraya.
No, I'm prepared for this. Trust me. I have a plan.
Anything else, Brian?
No.
All right. So, Lorelai and Sophian, I'm assuming y'all are getting to where they went down. You would see the trapdoor. Only makes sense because Brian said downstairs. So you see the trapdoor. You both have. You're right at the trapdoor with your 30 feet. I'll give you that. So, we are on Lorelai's turn. What are you doing?
Okay, do I see that it's super dark down there? Like, I know I have, like, superior dark vision, but I can tell that it's really dark.
Well, you see the faint glow of candlelight.
Faint glow of candlelight.
Kind of flickering against the stairwell.
It's just candles, don't worry. Everything's fine.
Okay, I'm actually going to... I can't, I have all my movement. Candlelight. Candlelight makes it dim light, right? It doesn't, like, brighten up the room.
It's like a foot of bright light. So
a foot of bright light.
It's inconsequential. It's dim light.
Okay, I'm going to, seeing that it's pretty dark, I'm going to call it and be like, Soraya? Brian, are you down there? And I, knowing that it's dark and I don't want to walk into any dark places, can I stand, like, I'm standing at the top of the stairs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, I'm gonna dancing lights and just shoot them all down there. Like, one on the stairs, one at the bottom, and then just, like, I guess pile the rest of the bottom since I can't see the rest of the room.
Yeah, easy enough. Go ahead and turn on your dancing lights, and I'll put them down there. And I'm gonna move your token. Well, no, you can't really see down there. You still only see the stairs from your perspective. Okay, you got it.
Party
Brilliant.
lights.
Love it.
Right.
Disco.
That's what Soraya would be doing if she weren't.
Right. So, anything else, Lorelai?
No, that's gonna be, I'm just gonna say what I said and be like, I hope you're okay.
All right. At these creatures, Brian, you see they're like freaking out. They're trying to find a shadow. They can't find a shadow. They're just kind of going all over the place. Don't really know what to do themselves. Sophian, you're up. What are you doing?
Question.
Yeah.
Real quick, are they making noise while they're freaking out?
Scampering, squeal, stuff like that. It's soft. It's guttural.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Are we going down here? My crew's down here, ain't it? Let's fucking go.
All right. So Sophian rushes downstairs. All right. Just so you know, Lorelai, to help it not be super bright disco, I deleted one of the dancing light tokens, so if you ever need 4 of them, let me know. So you rush downstairs. Coming down the stairs, you instantly see a fire licking at Soraya's feet. Soraya is grievously wounded on her torso. She isn't moving. Brian isn't moving. There's these disco lights spreading out this chromatic light around the room, and you hear and see 2 of those undead goblinoid figures against the wall. What are you going to do?
This is like that community meme where he comes in with the pizza and everyone's like on fire. So one of them's unconscious, yeah?
Neither of them are moving, and Soraya is visibly grievously wounded. Brian has a dark streak down their leg where it seems like they got slashed.
Eeny, miny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. I will give the potion, oh, God. Okay, you know what? I have a little token, so this is
You
like...
can. You're welcome to do that. You can also, matter of fact, roll 1d2 and it'll flip a coin.
This is something like Sophion would actually do. Like, he has a coin, so he'll just look at the two and just be like, kind of don't... I mean, they're okay. I'll roll a d4. 1,
Okay.
2 will be Brian, and 3, 4 is Soraya.
Okay.
All right, Soraya gets the greater push. I'm just like, "Blah!"
All right, so you move over
Praise
to
whatever god this is.
you move over to Soraya's head with the remainder of your movement. Those two things scurry and react to your presence, seemingly forgetting about the lights, and now they are intent on you. You reach down real quick, pop the cork, try and pour it down Soraya's mouth. It kind of gushes up a little bit, not wanting to go down, and then slowly sinks down her throat. You pull it away in anticipation, get your dagger ready for an attack by these things, and look down. And nothing happens.
I'm fucking dead.
And then her eyes flutter open, and she...
I was about to punch her in the face.
Cool. Thanks for
Soraya, you are dazed. Did I ever roll
And I
injury
assume-
table for you?
that. Yeah, I can only get to 3 hit points, so I
That's
assume
right,
I'm at 3
that's
hit points.
Okay, yeah, you
With
are
a
at
greater
3 hit
healing
points.
potion.
With a greater healing potion, yes. But you are no longer unconscious. You are still prone, and you have a reduced hit points. You're a one-punch pony now. Okay, so you are conscious. That worked, Sophion. Anything else? That was an action.
No. Just yell up, hey, there's 2 monsters down here. They look bad. It's all kinds of fucked up.
All right, Soraya, you are up. As you gasp to life, you quickly get a look at your surroundings, and you feel the blood on you, and yep, everything is still there. You look off to your right, and there's 2 goblins. Notice you jolt up, so now they're kind of looking at you and Sophion. Brian is still relatively motionless, unless Brian wants to try and make a little maneuver, let you know that he's alive. Or are you staying perfectly still, Brian? It's up to you.
Can I? Okay, if I can do something, can I talk? Can I scream something just briefly?
You can scream, or you can try and be stealthy. It's up to you.
Oh, I was just going to scream out that they don't like the light.
Okay, you got it. And your feet are really, really warm, Soraya, as the flame licks it. All right, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll get off the burning rug.
Are you crawling or standing up?
Yeah, I'll get up with 15 feet.
You got it.
I will move there.
Okay, close range to that creature.
Yeah, actually, could I? Is there a way to like move over here?
Yeah, you can squeeze in there.
Okay.
It'd be tight, but you can squeeze in there.
And as I am moving here, before I get into this corner, I see these figures that hurt me so, and I will slide my hand towards the one in the southeast corner and cast Frostbite.
Go for it.
So it's a Constitution save they need to make.
You got it. And it rolled a 4.
That is a failure. So that is 3 points of cold damage, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
Okay, you got it. Make sure you don't forget that.
Yeah. Are its claws considered weapon attacks?
They are. One moment, let me double check. I don't want to screw you up. Yes.
Okay, so I will remember that. And that is my turn.
And so is its bite.
Good to know.
Right. So, cold injury slams out into the wall. It bolts up against the wall, comes back down. It rips through its flesh to get the ice off its chest. It is coming out. I mean, Sophion's kind of in the way, so it's actually going to try and rush through Sophion. It's going to lash out with its claws at you, Sophion, and that is a natural 1. You definitely dodge out of the way. The other one runs through, standing up on top of the stairs, and it goes to lunge and bite at you, Sophion, and that is an 11 to hit. Nope. All right. Brian, you are prone. You are conscious. You see all this going on. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement to stand up, or half my movement to stand up.
You got it.
And I'm going to, now that this guy is moved, I'm gonna risk the opportunity attack. I'm gonna try to move over here towards the door.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit me. Do it.
Seeing you moving, it lashes out with its claws at the last moment, swiping towards your neck. It's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
You dodge out of the way, knowing what they can do, duck under it, and get over to what you think is a secret door in the wall. Anything else?
Can I use my action to investigate and see if I can find a lever or a button or something to open the wall?
Sure.
Investigation.
You go with advantage because you think you know where it is.
Okay.
You know there's a fake door there, or seems to be.
Doop. Nice, nat 20.
All right. So you dodge underneath this claw coming at your throat, and you stumble a little bit, slamming your shoulder in the wall, and with that, it kind of bulges in a little bit into whatever is in the room beyond.
Cool.
It seems like it just pushes in.
Awesome. I'll say, there's a door this way, and then gesture towards Sophion and Soraya to come towards this way, where the lights are and the door is, and then that will be my turn.
Okay.
Still letting
Lorelai.
the burn.
Lorelai, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the stairs, and I assume see this thing standing. Is it on the stairs right now, or is it like
It is.
in front of the stairs?
It's on the
stairs?
lower couple of stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up behind it, see it, and call out, "Oh God, not more!" And cast Shillelagh and use my quarterstaff, pull out my quarterstaff, and just whack it on the back of the head.
Go for it.
All right. Let me see. Hopefully this does what I want it to do.
Oh, it was
no,
almost
it's
an 18.
a 9 to hit. Dang it.
A 9 is a miss. So.
All right. Well, that's my action, and my bonus action, I'm gonna say, "Oh, they're so gross."
The quarterstaff shifts, and all these vines and branches stick out of it. Slams through the air, hits the stairwell itself as it dodges under it, turns to look at you. The claws come out. It's focused on you now. Sophion, you're up. What are you going to do?
Yippee. Oh, man. Gonna step over there, and let's get jiggy with it. Yeah, I'm going right for the neck, just kind of going.
What'd you roll?
Oh, 24 for 7 damage.
24 is a hit, and that's... Dagger comes out in the thigh, rip it forward, flesh comes with it, it cripples a little bit, it's still on its feet.
I'm like, you don't want to be on your feet. You want to be down, bitch. You want to be down.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
Soraya, you're up.
Okay, hearing Brian's call, I will make my way over to them. There. And as I walk, I will take out my crossbow and point it at the goblin thing, like when I'm around here. Point at the goblin thing that I hit with the frostbite before, and fire at it.
Go for it.
It's a 6.
Well,
cool. So
bolt goes wide just over the goblinoid's shoulder, but it embeds in the wall, and you see the wall also click a little bit.
Oh. So, seeing that... Shit. I'll say, this wall as well! And I will change course. And get to there. That's
Okay.
my turn. Oh, shit.
All right, so
Oh boy, this will be interesting.
God. There's so many options.
Goblin on the stairs is going to lash out at Lorelei. 21 to hit, 4 slashing damage.
Of course.
Still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Good. All right. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Save. Oh, that's a nat one.
All right. You feel the same similar coursing poison go through your veins. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Okay.
You can repeat the save at the end of your turns. And this one, Sarai just ran right in front of it. So, I mean, it is going to lash out with a bite attack, snap at your heels as you come by. You kind of hop up and step on its head, getting past it. There's only a 4 to hit.
Yes!
Let's see.
Pissed.
And they are going to...
Did you do the disadvantage for the attack after the frostbite?
It only lasts until the end of my turn.
Oh, until the end of your turn?
It's gone,
Okay.
yeah.
Thankfully, it was a miss either way. So thank you for reminding me, because I should have remembered that.
Yep.
Let's see. What are they going to do?
Kill us.
They are going to... They're going to attempt to scurry out. This one is going to take a bonus action to dodge and disengage.
Step on my face.
It is going to try and run past you. Make an acrobatics check to do so. You can make an athletics check to stop it.
Me?
If you choose to do so, yes.
Do you say athletics check?
Yeah.
Yes.
Block it with your face.
Basically. It kind of dodges past, tries to get between your legs.
That's
It
a
starts to scurry
13.
past. You put your hand on it, but it rips free and rises up. However, you will both, actually all 3 of you will get an opportunity attack if you choose to take it. The other one is also darting up towards the stairs.
As I have my crossbow out, can I just sort of try to hit him with the crossbow? As like an unarmed strike, essentially?
If you want to, or you can make a disadvantage crossbow attack.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that instead.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I crit.
16 to hit.
All right, so they're both moving. So y'all let me know which one y'all are targeting.
I'm targeting the first one.
I'm targeting the one that I've been hitting this whole time.
Okay. So the first one gets past Lorelei, rises to the top of the stairs. Sophion out of nowhere tosses a dagger, sticks in its back, it tumbles down the stairs, and the dagger's back at your feet, Sophion. So you pick it up, it's dead. The other one rushes past over its body. Crossbow bolt comes up, almost point blank, nails into the torso. It recoils, it rushes up, still on its feet, trying to get past Lorelei. It is going to...
Damn. How many hit points does this thing have?
It is going to make another acrobatics check. If you want to try and stop this, you can
I'm
do the same thing.
paralyzed, right?
You are, so you can't stop it anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say my dancing lights also disappear since I'm
Beautiful.
incapacitated.
Thank you. Okay, so that one is dead, and the other one disappears up the stairs. A view for now from everybody, because Lorelei's the only one that might be able to see, but Lorelei's paralyzed. Alright. So, this room immediately is clear. You know what the scene of the room is. That creature escaped up the stairs. Are y'all giving chase, or are y'all going to do something else? That's the only question I have.
Can I quickly prestidigitation and take my fire out of the rug?
Sure. That goes out. There is still a lit candle in the room, so there is some light in here, yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have no interest in going after them. I am interested in these walls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push this wall open that I'm against.
I will push the south wall as well.
Okay, give me a repeat con save, Lorelei. See if you stay paralyzed for now while they do that.
Do I need a strength check at all?
No, they swing freely. They're well oiled. Okay, so your paralyzation falls away. You're able to move again as you see Soraya and Brian both push on these secret doors. At that moment, you hear a horrible creaking sound, and then wood snapping and cracking.
Oh,
The entire cathedral shakes. Smoke fills the room around you. You feel the heat burning from upstairs as the top part of the cathedral slams down on top, trapping you below ground here in the dungeons below the cathedral.
Fucking A.
I meant to tell you guys, yes, there's a fire.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session at.
Oh my god, we're never gonna get out of this church.
Oh no.
We're gonna be level 1 forever.
But on the bright side, to that point, you do level up to level 2.
Hey!
I'll go level 5 though, just to be.
Just to be
Just to
safe.
be safe. Just
I
on
mean-
So how long do my lowered max hit points last? Like if I'm about to get some new hit points, does my max stay the same right now?
Just because of the magic of D&D leveling up, we will say you are fine.
Hey, great.
Yes. Let me switch this music up real quick. So, the cathedral has slammed down on top of you. The trapdoor above you is essentially completely blocked off with charred, burning embers as the ceiling collapsed in. I don't know how the hell you guys are going to get out of this one. Juriander disappeared down here somewhere. Fought off some creatures. There's a couple secret doors. Apparently, there's more to the rooms below this cathedral than initially meets the eye. And we're going to find out how y'all deal with that next week.
But on the bright side, the goblin thing is probably dead because it probably got crushed by the ceiling.
It hates fire. It hates light.
It's very possible. Lexi, you have to miss next session, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we will say, for the purposes of this, to explain it, that one of those beams fell through the floor and slammed down on top of Lorelei and knocked her unconscious and pinned her in place.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Now you just gotta work to
If
free
she's
me.
pinned in place, we just gotta put her out of her misery. Unfortunate, but
No,
Please.
we will not move until she's better.
Well, I'm doing.
Just in this room.
We're gonna say that because I don't know. We haven't really discussed how to handle player absences yet, so it's really up to y'all whether somebody plays your character or not, and we can talk about that offline and figure out. And then if somebody ends up playing Lorelei, then y'all can free her next week, continue on. If not, then we'll roll with 3 people and see what happens. So,
Okay.
all right, y'all. Thank y'all, players. That was a hectic session. Thank you everybody who hung out with us tonight. That was crazy. I hope y'all are enjoying the new campaign. I hope you like the new players. I certainly do. It was a great time, and I don't really have anything else. So, as usual, and I remembered to raid this time, so I'm gonna switch over to the ending screen to roll the credits and thank all the awesome people that came, and they were moderators. And if we have new followers, thank you. If you haven't followed yet, please follow, and subs, all that good stuff. And then we will raid somebody, so be sure to jump in on that raid so we can spread the love around. All right. So without any further ado, for the next week, stay safe. Take care of yourselves and your family. We hope you see you before next session, either Friday night with Odyssey or in Discord. And much love to everybody. All right. See y'all then.